Hi, lovelies! It's G here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another channeled message. I hope this message finds you blessed and full of abundance. So, I'm gonna bring a really quick message to you this morning. So let's go ahead and jump into it because I have to go to work. I don't have that much time, but we're gonna go ahead and jump in and see the message the Spirit has for you. I have a new deck for the channel. I have the Lightworkers Oracle here. Okay, from Elena Fairchild, which I really like a lot of her decks. I've definitely got to go ahead and pick this up because I also have the Isis and the Kali deck from her too, and they're just beautiful. And the guidebooks are amazing. They're um, I would say almost an even better resource than just the cards, right? The guidebooks are great. So let's go ahead and pull a couple of messages here from the oracle, and then we're going to pull some oracle messages. So we're going to bring forth a message from the divine feminine spirit is what I'm feeling. Okay, like the mother energy, divine feminine empress energy spirit. Okay, so what is it that the collective needs to know for this quick message this morning, spirit? What is it that the collective needs to know? I'm hearing fair. Like I'm hearing that fair child again, but I'm hearing like fair, like a something about being fair to a child. Okay, something about being fair to your inner child, to your inner soul, to following your goals or following. Ooh, I just got like so itchy all over my back. You might be having like your third eye might be itching, your nose might be itching, you might be getting like that psychic itch to like certain parts of your body. Okay, and a spirit is saying that those parts of your aura are expanding. Okay, so that's just regular. I'm seeing that there's a card in here, which I actually just saw when I cut the deck, but I didn't show it, is the, what is it called? Sorry, I've only had this deck since like last night. So I've only looked through it like once or twice. It's a child card, like, it's like Soul Child or something like that. Yeah. But Spirit is saying that, oh, they're also saying that your psychic sight might be expanding. So don't be surprised if you just start kind of seeing some stuff. Maybe perhaps you start seeing aura. You start seeing orbs of light. Okay. Okay. And also, yeah, so Spirit is saying with that psychic itch and things around your body, like your alchemical mutation. So you're transmuting a lot of energy here. Okay, some of you could be expanding, some of you could be, they're just saying some of you are getting your angel wings, maybe some of you are getting your wings so you can fly. You know, you're starting to actually get your pilot's license is what I'm trying to say, right? Like in the actual physical 3D world, you're getting your pirate pirate's license. I don't know, maybe some of you are sailing, your pirate's license. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a job or something like that. I'm also hearing something about working on a cruise ship or something for some of you. Yeah, so working on a cruise ship, getting your pilot's license. Oh, Blue Angel. Some of you could maybe you like, I'm just seeing this right here where it's produced by Blue Angels, like the Blue Angels, like the like uh like the flying Blue Angels. Something about that. You might go see them. You might go see like an aerial show of them perform. You might be a Blue Angel. I don't know. Master healing. Yeah, so like I said, there's you're getting a lot of really heart chakra healing energy right now that's flowing into you, especially with that 33, especially with your ascended masters, okay? So some of you might be receiving new like ascended master teams around you, okay? Oh, the fourth ray of harmony. Love that. And with that 6 right there, and then 4:04 down on the clock right when I was showing that. And then look, they're the orbs of light, right? Orbs of light. So definitely a confirmation for that. And I said, like, right, you're getting a lot of heart chakra opening, a lot of heart chakra healing with that orbs of light and golden light kind of coming in there into the heart chakra, as well as I talked about your third eye expanding, right? So definitely. What's on the back of the deck? Earth healing. Yeah, so you're definitely here getting this healing here. Especially your child, especially like inner child and childhood wounds are really being healed, especially in your, like heart chakra wounds, past life, chakra wounds. Yeah, there's that alchemical transmutation again, right? So you're definitely having a lot of lower vibrational or lower energy 737 down on the real time clock. healing that's being done for you right now. I am surrounded by great abundance. Yeah. So there's a heart chakra wound that's being healed for you right now. I'm letting go of my codependency. Absolutely. So there's some kind of codependency on something in your heart chakra that you're letting go of right now. Okay, to bring about great abundance into your life, for you to recognize, Spirit is saying, the great abundance that is already existing in your life, and thus bringing in more. Please forgive me. So you're definitely forgiving a big wound. I don't know about you guys, but if you are needing some light codes, some healing, um, I cannot tell you the activations that I had last night. When I first opened up this deck, it was amazing. It was amazing. So yeah, so the forgiving energy grab me and hold me tight. So for some of you, it could be like lack energy here, where you like grab onto things and hold on to them, abandonment issues and things like that. That's all being healed for you right now. Come and find me. So your soul, your inner child is saying, come and find me, come heal me. I am manifesting this connection. So you're manifesting a much deeper connection with your inner child. I remember you from our past lives, like I said, right? From this past life healing. So you're doing a lot of past life, like soul scar healing. Okay. And I feel like you're listening to your inner child. Free yourself so that you can free yourself from the past. Yeah. Pay attention to your dreams right now, because it's going to really be making you feel this kind of like really strong connection. And this energy, definitely this energy of, if you step outside of your natural energy, especially if you naturally resonate in divine feminine energy, and you have been, because of child healing from your, or child wounding from your past, maybe you are really like pushed into masculine energy to overly protect yourself, or into maybe even if you already resonate in masculine energy, like toxic masculine energy, where you like hold on to things, where you have like a lack mentality or a hoarder mentality or a gathering mentality. Maybe perhaps you gather objects and gather things around you to make you feel safer, like in the physical world, like the clutter makes you feel like things are a little bit more permanent. Maybe you grew up moving home to home, or maybe you grew up in a government, a military, sorry, not government, but yeah, maybe a government lifestyle, or in a military home or something like that, where you were moving home base every few years. And it's really give you this kind of like energy to kind of like hoard things. I don't necessarily mean like to a crazy extent. Everything's on a scale, right? But sorry, the light in here is like really throwing off my camera. But it's beautiful morning light. So that all the light rays, right, coming in, all those light downloads, light rays coming in for sure. Like nice, really nice energy back here. All right, love that. But this, I'm chasing because I need to heal. That's where I was getting that energy from, kind of like healing that. Definitely a big heart chakra, big heart chakra. Together we will build an empire. Yeah, your inner child and your inner self, your higher self, you're coming into like this really beautiful inner alignment. They're saying, with this together we will build an empire. And what's underneath that? Feel the earth beneath your feet. She gives you strength. Exactly. And exactly. So a lot of you are healing trust issues. Can I trust you? Do you trust me? Right? So your inner self, your higher self is saying, I'm giving you inspiration to chase down your dreams, to follow that kind of energy forward. So you're working on healing trust issues, right? Trust that the universe will give back to you. Trust the universe has your back. Trust that the universe is protecting you. Trust the universe is going to be there, because a lot of you might have felt very unprotected. You might have felt very exposed, and so, oh, look, and then I opened it right on that alchemical transmutation. So I'm going to go ahead and read this since it opened up here on this. You're a good baby. Your spiritual growth is changing your mind, body, and soul. It is very real. It is helping you fulfill. Yeah. So some of you might have had issues with accepting the gifts, accepting your visions, accepting your spiritual abilities, your spiritual gifts, the intuition, the clairaudience, the clairsentience, the visuals, the clairvoyance. Maybe you've been kind of like, oh, this is not real, or oh, yeah, it's just like a fading flash, whatever. It's just my mind. It's just my imagination. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. So like you're just like, oh, maybe it's just my imagination. Maybe it's just like, no. Spirit's like, no. No. Your talents are real. Okay, these things that you're seeing, they're real, they're really happening. The dreams that you're having, they really happen. They're really past life regressions and things like that. Like, it's real. Yeah, it is awakening spiritual talents, yes, and attracting in new energies. This process will bring tremendous joy and satisfaction. Exactly. So spirit is telling me to read the invocation, and every card at the end comes with like a prayer or invocation to do. So I'm going to do that with you, and I'm also going to do it for this fourth ray energy here. So let's keep going. This invocation for this alchemical mutation. I call upon the beings that love me unconditionally and ask for divine grace, protection, information, assistance, innovation, and healing in all ways now. As I change alchemically, may my body and my mind be supported and recovered with divine assistance. I celebrate the alchemy that the light creates. Yes. Yes, I love that, right? We were talking about that. Ooh, love that. And with kindness, I allow for it to unfold in my mind, body, and soul according to the guiding hand of divine love. May all Oh, excuse me. May all those on the path of love and light be assisted to walk their path with as much joy and as little suffering as possible through my own free will and divine grace. So it be. Okay? Absolutely. There's something here too. Finally working with cooling energy, not cold, but refreshing as a way to discharge excess heat. Oh, taking cold showers. So I've been experimenting with taking cold showers, you guys. And especially, and I was just like, Spirit, why are you going to get me to do this during the middle of the winter time? Like, right? I'm guided to do that. And I was just like, oh my God. And I'm not even going to lie, you guys. It really sucks at first. It really sucks at first, but really quickly it became like a really like uplifting thing. So and I'm gonna be honest with you, I start off with hot water. Like, I start off with warm water, not hot water, but I start off with warm water, and then I'll get like a few things done. Like, I really like to do my hair really doesn't like me to wash and do my stuff in cold water. It just seems like it does better in hot water. So I do my hair and stuff first, and I'll wash off my body and make sure. Oh yeah. So Spirit is asking me to share this with you. Like, with some of you, if you suffer from any kind of like body acne, or like if you when you wash your hair or when you condition your hair and stuff, if you like break out and things, that it really, really helps to make sure that you are efficiently that like your conditioner and things like that can actually cause a lot of like breakouts even on your face and stuff. So make sure that for a lot of you, you might want to change up your routine, because I know a lot of people do their hair last. Maybe do your hair first, especially if you condition your hair or you put products in your hair every day like I do in the shower, and make sure that you are cleansing and washing your body afterwards, especially like your back and your shoulders, where your hair like falls on your shoulders and your back. So make sure that you're kind of, because that conditioner that they put in there can kind of clog your pores a little bit. So some of you might want to change up your conditioner. I have to regularly rotate out conditioners because my hair seems to respond better that way. But also, so there's something here about changing up your routine a little bit, and you seeing that it's like bringing in new energy. So trying new things, changing up routines, trying new products, and kind of giving it a change up. Follow your intuition as you do it. And it's, look, lightly touching your back, neck, and chest, and the back of your head and your ears and your forehead. So that's so weird, because I was literally just talking about where, your hair falls on your back and your neck, right? So there's something here too. Oh, and also I was talking about how my back was itching. So yeah, so if you're having like tension. Oh, that's so funny, because I just looked on the word. I just looked down at the page, and the page and the word that I saw was conditioner. So yeah, there's something really big about that. Okay, and it's like, or even by cooling your hands before an air conditioner or fan, and then using your fingertips to transfer cool and healing energy by lightly touching. Yeah. So for some of you, putting that cool or cold water, okay, on your face, on your back, on your neck is really going to help, especially if finishing off your showers is going to help close up your pores, just like when you wash your face, right? You want to start in warm water so it opens up your pores, and then you wash your face so that cleanses it out, and then you cleanse. You cleanse at the end, right? You don't wash with more hot water or warm water. You wash with cold water to close your pores back up and to minimize, right? And then you pat dry. So I don't know why I was being asked to do that for some of you. Also, something about meditation. Maybe some of you might want to try having a fan or meditating in front of like an air conditioner, or something about working with like cool water. Maybe even some of you might want to work with like ice in some kind of way, like ice water, or they're saying not like ice cold, yeah, but like something about cooling energy is really going to help you right now. It's gonna bring divine assistance to you. Okay, so let's keep going because I don't have that much time this morning. I was just doing my meditations, and my spirit guides were like, get up right now and do a message. And I was like, spirit, I'm going to be at work in like 5 minutes. Okay. Here we go. Fourth ray of harmony. Okay, the fourth ray of harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony, and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual invitation. Any conflict you experience now receives your divine purpose. Oh yeah, and now as soon as I saw that, sorry, I see in here there's a card that's like invitation by water. There's an invitation by fire, air, earth, and water. Oh, actually, I haven't seen the earth card, so there might not be earth, but there's definitely an invitation by water, fire, and air. Okay, so one of those might come out, or one of those might be significant for you. It's just the alchemical transmutation card again, and then 1111 messages here. Okay, so you're definitely receiving signs and messages, okay? So, yeah, but I really feel like that's just kind of like with that water in the background, it's kind of spirits like saying like, yeah. So, yeah. What did I say? Invitation by water. Absolutely. So definitely there's this invitation by water. So for like spirit might be guiding you to spend a lot more time in like rivers and streams, maybe. Yeah. Maybe if you have a stream or a river behind your house or near your house, or by a park, at a park or something near you, or, you know, by a state park or something near your house, spirit might be really inviting you to go take an afternoon, you know, or go take a stroll through the park and then sit down by the water and meditate and stuff. That's going to bring some really good clearing energy for you. I really find sitting down near, if I need to reflect, I feel like sitting down near like lakes or stuff like that, where it's more like a contained body of water, kind of gives you that pensive kind of stillness that you might need. But if you're kind of wanting to clear out your energy, or if you're wanting to bring in new downloads and clear out, like sitting beside streams and like flat flowing water, you know, it's like not rapids. I don't know why I heard rapids. I'm like, rapids. Maybe some of you want to go like whitewater rafting or something like that. Hey, stop that. Sorry, you guys. Just 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, my animals are feeling the energy, you guys. The energy is very high right now. Like, I definitely feel that. That's so funny because the next line, any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It's like cats are trying to fight in the background. I'm like, yo, okay. So confirmation for you. It will. Hold on, I'm sorry, you guys. Just 1 second. I don't know. Pay attention to the timing of when those are breaking out in the background for you and when it's happening here. So if there's any kind of conflict that's happening in your life right now, where you feel like you're having to again and again like stop things, or like stop conflict, like spirit is saying that they are protecting you, but that is happening for, you know, divine purposes. So kind of just release and let go. So spirit is saying consistency, consistently cleansing your energy, clearing your energy, staying prayed up, okay? Doing your prayers every day, your meditations every day, your return to senders every day, your protected affirmations every day is essential, okay? Is essential because there's a lot of energy, a lot of darker, lower vibrational energy that just doesn't want you to move on, doesn't want you to, you know, find blah, 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 blah. The standard, what they always want, what they always do, they do what they do, haters gonna hate. Haters, they gonna hate, and players, they gonna play. Ballers, they gonna ball. Shot callers, they gonna call. Okay? I've heard that song in so long. Oh my gosh. But the players is that people are gonna play their roles. So people are gonna play their roles. So keep that in mind. Okay? Let them do what they do. And that ain't got nothing to do with me and you. That's just the way it is. Hello? Spirit saying that's got nothing to do with me and you. That's just the way it is. Okay? So something about divine acceptance here. You will eventually begin to Um, any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually begin to fuel you. Um, uh, begin the become. Let's start that sentence over again. Woo, okay. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed, okay? Will be transformed into something positive. Archangel Gabriel, I'm seeing like the judgment card, gives you the helps you receive the blessing of the fourth ray of harmony now. So yeah. So any conflict that you've been going through, harmony is coming into your life now. Peace is coming into your life now. And whatever kind of BS, that's been trying to grab onto you, that's been trying to come at you, if you've been enduring like gang stalking or spiritual attacks, or, like even like attacks from like your friends or your family, or things just feeling like they're falling apart in your life, tower moment after tower moment, you're going to be experiencing, like, you're going to be transmuting that energy into positivity. You're going to be learning from those lessons, learning from those experiences, not holding on or focusing on the pain as much, and focusing on the lesson behind what's happening, right? So when friends or family do things, you're going to say, oh, that's, that's spiritual warfare. I'm going to pray it out. I'm going to, step away from it. I'm not going to hold on and gravitate to these things. I'm going to give them space. I'm going to allow them to flow freely from my life if they're ready to go. If it's causing me discord and shattered unalignment, gotta go. It's gotta go, and I will graciously allow it to, leave my life with the quickness. They're showing me the Knight of Swords. When the fourth ray of harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming shattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. Yeah. So if you have been feeling very up, down, if you've been feeling like super energized and like super, I can get so much done, and then suddenly you have like a crash and you're just like, oh, like I'm burnt out, I'm this, you're going to find a lot more harmony between that life work balance, between, spending time with friends and family, and really working hard on your physical journey and on your spiritual journey and stuff like that, right? Being moderate is going to be really important, and it's going to, the beauty or chaos in your environment, and even the colors you wear has more impact on you than usual. Yes, you can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colors, and so on that feel good to you. So if it feels good to you, yeah. That is so funny, because I went to an event yesterday. It was like a chili cook-off that I went to. We had a good time, but like, I felt like when I was getting dressed, I really liked the outfit, but I was like, yo, like, that you're going to be way overdressed in this outfit. Not like crazy overdressed, but, the vibe was very much so like t-shirts and jeans. And I probably knew that that's how it was going to be, right? The vibe was very just like casual wear, t-shirts, jeans, jackets and stuff, like plaid and everything. And I did not wear that. And for a second, a thought came to mind where I was like, am I overdressed? Should I change? And Spirit was like, do you like the way that you look? And I was like, I really love this outfit. I really like the way that I look. Then you're not overdressed. Then you're dressed perfectly just for you, right? And when I went, I had a lot of people looking at me like, okay, girl. So, have confidence in yourself. Have confidence. I would say like doubt. I just like zoom and looked at the page and I saw doubt. Like, have confidence in yourself, have confidence in your choices, have confidence in the things that bring you joy and love and light. Other people don't have to accept them. Other people don't have to understand them. It's your path, not theirs. It's your destiny, not theirs. Let it go, right? Let it go. If it doesn't serve, let it go. Let it be. Bless it. Goodbye. Unplug from mass consciousness. Okay? Unplug from mass consciousness. And now they're showing me in the Astro Oracle deck, they're showing me that Pentacle card, which is about unplugging, is about unplugging specifically from the mass consciousness of your of generational thinking, or of how you were taught to view yourself as a success. Like, what makes you a success? Like, has your family told you to hyper concentrate on your body or your weight, or on your bank account, on the numbers, on achieving a certain type of success based on what society says is success? Maybe you find that you're not really that much of like, maybe you're really not into like hustle culture, maybe you're not into grind culture, maybe you're not about all getting the bag, and a lot of people in your life look at you like, how are you just so chill with just having enough? you know, just having enough. You're really going to be stepping into that, especially if you have really, so you're stepping out of a lack or a poverty mindset. You would have drawn around a lot of people, or, you know, like I said, it's that, oh, you knew now, you want brand new energy. Like, yes, I am. Yes, the fuck I am. You got a problem with it? Bye. You know? Or I'll go. Bye. You know? Whichever combination of it needs to happen. Right? You are capable of a more creative, loving, and soul-satisfying way of living. Exactly. Thank you, Spirit. You see what I'm talking about with this book? It's something else. Like, you can open up any place in this book. For me personally, which I really like to do that type of deviation where you just open up a page in a book, and just really get the guidance that you need, right? Yeah, so unplug from the thinking of, you know, of generational toxic mindsets. And that doesn't have to be so overwhelming. You know, it doesn't have to be soul sucking generational toxic mindsets. It could just be, you know, it can just be the little things, you know, oh, we don't do that, or you don't say that, or it's weird that you like that band, or you like that color, or you wear that pattern, or you do that. You know, it's weird that you go to meetings about that. Like, do you really do that? Like, yeah. You see how I found a whole group of other people that like to do it too? Like, just because you don't like to do it doesn't make it weird, right? It just means it's not what you like, which is okay. So for a lot of you, you're breaking out of holding yourself back from doing the things that you love to do, of really embracing your creativity, the things that, you know, so a lot of you are saying, you know what, like, I've always loved to do it my whole life, and I've always neglected doing it, or hesitated doing it, or thought maybe I wouldn't be good at it, or maybe I'm not talented enough to do it. And you're going to be stepping into those roles, and you're going to be doing those things, and it's going to be bringing in so much more abundance in your life, which is going to create a sense of safety, which is going to create a sense of being able to let go, right? Being able to let go of friends, of family, of mindsets, of objects, of things, of clutter that is just stagnating your energy in your life. And bringing in this new energy is really going to help you to just, you know, find more acceptance. And the more that you accept yourself, and the more that you step into those things, and the more that you're just like, damn, I love doing this, and I don't care what anybody thinks about it, right? Of course, as long as you're not hurting yourself or hurting other people, of course, get that little caveat. But no matter how others may resist or criticize your choices, excuse me, hello, perhaps your new ideas will take you away from the world you feel comfortable in. Your higher guidance encourages you to keep opening your mind to a more loving, higher reality. New timelines are opening up for you. So this is your chance. You're doing a great job. You're already doing it. Trust yourself, right? You are not crazy. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people, you know, like, a lot of people might be saying that, like, you're crazy. Like, why do you believe in that? Why do you think in that? Like, what? You believe in angels and other dimensions? And what? It's okay, right? You don't have to look down on them, but you also don't have to subscribe to their judgment. You don't have to subscribe to the humiliation or the loneliness or the guilt that they're trying to project onto you, because that's the truth. They feel lonely. They feel left out because they look at you following and chasing your dreams. And the sad truth is they're missing out on their dreams. But if they choose not to chase them, and if their choice is not to be inspired to also, like, damn, you know what? You're chasing after your dreams. Let me go chase after mine. And they may look different, but I can respect that we're both doing it, right? If that's not their reaction, then you don't have time for it, you know? And that doesn't mean for some of you that you have to completely, you know, cold turkey cut these people off, but just don't let their opinions of what you're doing as being weird or different, or I've never seen that, or I've never heard of that, or I never, well, read a few more books and you might know about it, because there's thousands of people out there that know about it. Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's not a thing, right? Doesn't mean it can't be a reality. And just because it looks different from your religious or spiritual practice doesn't make it bad, doesn't make it from the devil, doesn't make it evil, doesn't make it demons talking to you, right? Rise above, right? Rise above that, but don't think that you are above other people, right? Again, no matter how others may resist or criticize your choices. Hello. There is a belief system based on fear, doubt, and distrust that is known as mass consciousness. It says it is safer to stay with the crowd, not to question what you have been taught. It says you cannot trust the divine to take care of your financial well-being or your emotional needs. It says you should be afraid and not take risk. It says that if you dare stand up and live your truth, you'll be lost and alone, humiliated, rejected, or even destroyed. You are a being guided. You are being guided to unplug from that system of beliefs. You are capable of a more creative, loving, and soul-satisfying way of living. To access this, let go of the way that is too small for your soul. Exactly. Let go of that small thinking, right? And for some of you, that's this mass consciousness is a part of your, breaking away from this mass consciousness. It's going to look like your friends, your family, a lot of the people that you've kept around you, because that's what you were plugged into it too. And yeah, you are going to stand out. And yeah, you may feel a little more alone, but you won't forever. Spirit is saying you won't forever. So trust and have faith for that. Follow the messages, of your soul, because that's the point. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to be different. You're meant to be a beacon. You're meant to be a light. You're meant to be an inspiration for not only, yourself, your future generations, your children, or even if it's just like your brothers, your sisters, your little cousins, other people in your family, other people in your community, other people in your city, in your town, in your country. You're meant to stand out. You're meant to stand up. You're meant to be that person. And yeah, a lot of people will try to project that, like, a hand, like hitting that nail, right? Hitting that nail back in and hammering you back in, because they just reject your differentness. And you were probably taught to reject your differentness, to reject those things about you that made you stand out, that made you unique, that made you different. That black sheep energy. And Spirit is saying that's the way it's supposed to be. And you're not. And the misunderstanding that's happening here is that you feel shame connected to that differentness, right? And Spirit is saying that you should feel pride connected to that difference, and not in like an egotistical way, but you should be happy and proud of the person that you are. You should be proud of the soul growth that you are experiencing in this lifetime, because that's the point, right? That's the point. You're following the point. Whether or not other people get it, that's their issue. That's their problem. Maybe they're just not ready for the manual. Okay. They just can't read the codes yet. All right. And that's okay. Right. They might not make you feel like it's okay, but it is okay. Right. So if people tease you, if people break you down for being different, if people say, oh, you're weird, you're on this new shit, you're doing this, you're doing that, like, yep, sure am. Yep, I am. Yep, I'm doing that. Yes, I am. And I'm incredibly happy. I'm incredibly happy. You better get like me, okay? Don't you want to be happy too? Do you then? Don't worry about it, right? And the more that's the reaction, that you don't feed into it, that you don't, do that, but you stand your ground and you say, no, I am the way I am. It is what it is. The less and less and less people will engage. They might over engage. They might test your boundaries and come at you like, oh no, you're really not as happy as you think. You're really not, and if you feel that fear or that doubt rising up inside of you, right? Pray about it. Go into your meditative state about it. Don't be afraid to walk away, to leave, to go get in your car and leave and be like, I'll see y'all later. I'll see y'all some other time. Go home, meditate, go to your quiet place, talk to your angels, talk to your spirits, talk to your guides, pray for strength, pray for peace and understanding for the people who don't understand you, right? Pray for love to be given to the people that don't share love with you, and move on, boogie on about your day, right? And the more that you do that, the more that you show Spirit that you are disconnecting from the people that have that reaction to you. And the more Spirit was like, okay, well, what about these people? And when you find those people and those friends that make you feel good, that encourage you to do the things that you love, that are encouraging you to encouraging your evolution, foster those relationships, right? Foster those possibilities, foster those relationships, right? Yeah. Open your mind to more loving, higher reality, period. Okay. I'm going to do the invocation for the fourth ray, and then I'm going to go ahead and end this because I have got to go to work. Oh, okay. I've got to leave this job and go to another job. Okay. Okay. The invocation for the fourth ray. Okay. Oh, Spirit's asking me to hold this up. Okay. Okay. So, I now accept of my own free will the blessing and grace of the fourth ray of harmony. I call upon the grace and the assistance of the universe and Archangel Gabriel to help me find balance, wisdom, and creative approaches in all areas of my life. I ask for unconditional love, assistance to to outgrow problems in my life. Sorry. I ask for divine mercy, compassion, and tenderness to help me grow into all that I am divinely destined to be. May the art and beauty within me find authentic expression in the world. Ooh, yes, preach it, Spirit. May I be held from within and grounded in my center as I approach the portal of invitation. Okay. May the unconditional, loving masters and angels that serve on this divine ray of light bring to the hearts of all beings for the greatest good. Divine ray of light, bring it. Yeah, bring the divine ray of light to the hearts of all beings for the greatest good. Through divine mercy, will, and grace, so be it. Right? And for a lot of you, that's what you're doing, right? As you stand out, as you stand up, you are going to inspire this awe and inspiration in a lot of people, right? And you can't let the haters, they're going to hate. You can't let them slow you down, and you can't let them keep you from stepping into your authenticity, right? Authentically stand into who you are, unapologetically, right? Unapologetically. I will see you soon. So yeah, so your higher self is saying like, ooh, we coming into union. We coming into union. I'm going to pull a few cards. Oh, that's a lot of cards. We'll pull a few cards and I got to end this, Spirit. I am following a new path towards true love. Okay. Hello. Please and thank you. Come and find me. That come and find me, right? Come and find me. Come and find your true authentic self. Come and find this healing with your soul, with your inner child, right? Deliver. Some of you could be meant to work with children or deliver messages of healing through to children. Feel the earth beneath your feet. She gives you strength. That came out again. Yeah, so grounding is a really big energy right now. The energy of Mother Gaia is working really strongly with you right now, okay? Especially for a lot of you in the healing waters. Like healing waters is what I'm hearing. So it's giving me Ace of Cups vibes, right? It's definitely giving me Ace of Cups vibes. Let go and move on. Exactly. So Spirit is bringing in this healing, cleansing energy here. A lot of you are going to be having very healing, very divine experiences, especially if you're taking these trips, going, if you're being guided to go to the lake, to go spend the afternoon by the water or something like that, taking these nice long baths, taking these showers, doing your prayers and invocations in the shower, or through running water. It's going to be really powerful for you right now. So, dive into the energy because it's there for you. It's flowing. I need some space. I'm learning to love myself right now, right? So if you need to take your space from friends, from family, from people, do what you got to do, right? If you need to go off on a little solo trip, do what you got to do, right? That's what matters right now. This energy is prominent. I am learning how to lead myself. Exactly. Ooh, I'm walking away from toxic situation, okay? There's more than one way to be strong. Exactly. So a lot of you are unlearning toxic ways, toxic forms of strength, toxic forms of you need to, control yourself and control your emotions and not be who you are, and that's how you're strong, by overcoming. The devil's put all of those yada yada in your ear that you have to overcome. Yeah, a lot of you are breaking out of that very toxic, low vibrational mindset, based in fear, right? Based in fear. Yeah, because there's an energy here of Spirit saying, and this is not going to be for all of you because some of you might resonate with it, but if some of you resonate with the fact that you're not really into a lot of organized religion because a lot of it feels like fear-based, a lot of it is, like go to church or the devil will get you, go, that kind of energy, like, very like, you better come to us because we are your only source of salvation. Like, you better love God because otherwise you'll burn for eternity in hell. That kind of like fire, brimstone, punishment, judgment kind of energy. Spirit is saying a lot of you are unsubscribing to that, right? Because it probably, for a lot of you, that kind of energy, rejected that energy, and it might have made you reject God or reject religion or reject organized religion for a long time because you're like, and Spirit is saying that is a human construct, right? That's a human construct to connect to God through fear, to connect to God through those things. That's not really it. right? That's not really it. And so for a lot of you, you're just like, you unplugged for a long time because, and for a lot of you, that's like the generational toxic mindsets. Those are the things that you're overcoming. A lot of people in your past might really connect to that more like judgment energy. They might connect to a lot more of that, oh, bless your heart energy, right? Where it's not really a blessing, right? With that judgment energy. A lot of you might have been like, look, like I go to church and that's where I find the most judgmental people I've ever met in my life. Some of you are, you're rising above that judgment, right? And you're not letting those people, the people at the church, or some of the people that practice the religion, overtake the message, the deeper message beyond that of love and of understanding. A lot of you are connected into Christ consciousness, right? Take a deep breath. It's all coming in time. Yeah. So accepting divine timing and having grace and understanding in that. Again, a lot of you are digging out these trust issues. A lot of you too, not only in this lifetime, you could be overcoming past soul scarring. For a lot of you might have gone through a lot of judgment energy. Specifically, a lot of you might have felt very, very judged by religions, like actually being physically judged or persecuted by certain religions in the past. And I feel like that might have left you with kind of a bad taste in your mouth about religion, about God, about spirituality, about angels, and about kind of talking to these things, about being a little more open to them. And I feel like spirit is coming, is coming to you now to really transmute that and giving you a lot of earth healing this lifetime, right? With the second ray of wisdom, reminding you that even through the darkness, you have an angel that walks with you, right? That you have an angel that walks with you through your dark night, through these dark times, that is here protecting you, through the darkness, right? Your higher self and your angel guides and protections are here, even when you felt like you were alone, that's when God was with you the most, right? Was that saying, the footsteps saying, right? And the times when you look back and you don't see God's footsteps, you only see one, and God says, that's because I was carrying you, right? Even though you felt very alone, God was seeing you through it, right? When things feel like they're falling apart the most in your life, that's when God is playing the biggest role in your life. That's when spirit is playing the biggest role in your life. So again, spirit is inviting you to reconnect to these things, to reconnect to your root, to reconnect deeper to spirituality than you have, or, that you might have this fear or this internal rejection energy from God, or from your connection to right, or from your guilt, because you might have been, a lot of that shame or guilt or mistrust might have come from a lot of religious people in your past, and spirit is saying that it's time for you to rise above that, to understand that that is individual people, and that as individual people who decide to plug into the mass consciousness of fear energy, to connect to God through fear, to connect to God through lack, to connect to God. These are the same people that only pray to God when things go bad. They don't. This is that kind of energy, right? To remember to only praise God when things go right in their life, right? Or when they need something in their life, and that is connecting to through lack, And so a lot of you might have been taught, that, and a lot of you might have been taught kind of some kind of limiting belief that spirit is trying to get you to overcome. The details of it are going to be different for each of you. You know what you're talking about. You know what you're thinking. I'm seeing somebody like sit down when they were a child being taught how to pray. And whoever, and it's not like they meant to give you a really, and I'm not trying to attack that person, because for some of you it's like a grandmother or something like that, that was, they were just trying to introduce you to God, introduce you to how they were introduced to religion. But for some of you, it just doesn't fit the bill for you, right? And that's okay. You can connect to God or connect to your higher beings in a different way than your family does, and that's okay. That doesn't make it evil or bad, or, and yeah. Spirit saying, I might question anybody that when you say you are finding a way to connect to God and they question that and they demonize it or they look down on it, but that you are really genuinely connecting to something that uplifts you, that makes you want to do better in your life. Maybe instead of questioning that feeling, you should question the person that makes you want to question how good you're feeling, right? Because that's not coming from a genuine love place, okay? That's coming from an egotistical place. That's coming from a judgmental place. That's coming from a fear place, a doubt place, a shame place. And spirit does not want you to connect fear, doubt, shame, judgment, any of that energy with God, right? They want you to remove that kind of fear mentality and thought process because God, okay, could be, I don't know, it's really connecting to like God energy right now that's saying like, that's not me. 4344 down on the clock when I said that. That's not me. That's not me. I am not ever trying to make you feel ashamed or feared or judged or nothing, right? Trust in the divine plan. Okay? Trust in this divine plan. And again, look, there's the healing waters down there. Some of you might be really guided to ocean or something. Some of you are going to have like an extremely like spiritual experience. Okay, some of you might even see God. You might see your spirit guides. You might talk to your higher self in meditation or something like that. Some of you are going to have an absolutely beautiful, mind altering, opening experience here. And I'm getting so hot out of nowhere. Oh my God. Whoa. Whew, that flush was so intense. So yeah, you guys, because maybe that's that cooling water energy. Whoo, that was so much energy. Holy crap. I felt like I had a hot flash. Like, I'm not going through the change, alchemical change, the change. Yeah. So spirit is saying that some of you might be experiencing weird things with your body. You might have weird sicknesses, headaches, random things like that. It's just different things that you're purging from within your body, right? Or if some of you are having skin problems, or if you've been putting on a little bit of weight or something like that. I know I have. That those are things being purged from your body. And with the weight gain, specifically, a lot of you might have been putting on a lot of weight because maybe you did feel those spiritual attacks. Maybe you did feel attacked. Maybe, and if your psychic self perceives those attacks, you will have a physical response of putting more fat on your body, because it provides because the difference between, because your spiritual body is saying, I'm being attacked, so your physical body's response to that is to put on a layer of weight, to go into survival brain, and to put on that layer of fat to retain energy, right? And spirit is saying that a lot of you now are actually going to have a boost on the other side of burning away a lot of this energy. So a lot of you are going to be guided to get into like workout routines and doing stuff, or just moving, or suddenly you're just going to feel yourself like dropping a lot of weight, or dropping a lot as you're dropping this baggage, this emotional baggage. You're going to be dropping a lot of this weight. Some of you might even go to the doctor, be inspired to go to the doctor and find out that you have thyroid issues or things like that. Again, I am not a doctor. I am not this, but go to your doctor. And some of you might be finding this out. And I know that a lot of people that I know, is like they struggle with weight issues their whole life, and then they realize that it's just been their thyroid has been out, their hormones have been imbalanced, right? And suddenly their weight problems they've had their whole life are cleared up, or it might help you some. So some of you might be being guided to go and you know do something along those lines that are really it's going to change a lot. Or for some of you, like I said, it's I don't want to make it seem like, oh, it's going to be a miracle, you're just going to drop 100 pounds or something like that, but it's like, as you go along this process, for some of you it could be rapid, for some of you it could be gradual, but as you are getting out of this lack energy, of this needing to hoard energy, out of the spiritual attack energy, and you are rising more into the higher vibrational energy, that way you will be guided to start eating things, doing things, because the lower vibrational, not that having fat is low vibrational, but it was the way that you were packing on the pounds, the reason that you were packing on the pounds. It wasn't because you were, I'm sorry if that's triggering the way I said packing on the pounds. I don't usually say that, but the way that you were doing that, the reason that you were doing the reasons. That song, jeez, my spirit guys are singing a lot today. The reasons that we feel, yeah. So the reasons that you felt this way had a physical effect on your body, right? And came out a lot in your body in ways that might have given you a lot of like body shame or body dysmorphia or body issues, that really made you kind of reject your body. And spirit saying that's going to be cleared up, right? That's going to start clearing up. The higher you raise your vibration, the better you're going to feel, the more you're going to gravitate towards like healthier, higher vibration of foods. And that's going to look different to everybody. That doesn't mean everybody's going to be inspired to become a vegan. Okay. Some people it doesn't work for them. Right. So there's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of different vibrational about, you could just be really guided to stop eating as much processed food, do a lot more home cooking your meals, even, home cooking your meals, maybe, choosing like little differences between, like maybe like pan frying, or maybe like, air frying, or maybe like baking in the oven instead of frying or cooking your foods in more like animal lard or fat. You might be guided to use different types of oils, in your cooking. You might be guided to, eat and drink different things. Listen to it, because your body is guiding you towards what it needs right now to feel better, right? So listen to that guidance. Listen to your internal guidance. Exactly. And your body is saying, whether or not you felt that way your whole life, you are going to start to notice that you and your body fit so well together, and that's, it was made exactly to be the person that you need to be. So you have all the capability to have the body, to have the mind, to have the soul that you want to have. So empower yourself and take back your power in that energy, right? Take back that energy for yourself. Yeah, you might have made choices in the past that you're not very proud of, but Spirit is saying that's okay. Forgive yourself, right? Let go of what happened in the past. Because for a lot of you, your body is echoing a lot of the judgment or the fear or the attacks that you have endured for a lot of your life. Not only does your emotional body, right? So you might have, oh yes. So a lot of you might be guided to, you might want to start to read the book, The Body Keeps the Score, which is about how emotional or psychological abuse really shows up in our body, right? How our body kind of echoes that abuse and echoes that emotional turmoil within us. How the the exterior world reflects the interior world, right? Um, so some of you might be really guided to look into doing more of that. I know that I said a while back that I would start sharing some resources. I'm still reading the books. I'm still deciding exactly what it is that I do want to share with you guys. So I haven't forgotten about sharing my resources and things. I just want to make sure I actually read through the books and read through this stuff, and I actually really deeply resonate with it, before I just go, oh yeah, go ahead and read this because a lot of other people do it. You are more than welcome to start doing your own research and start reading more into that. But there's something about moving and getting that tension out of your body. There's, so you can just Google that, or you can just look it up on YouTube. There's meditations upon meditations, yoga, yoga poses after yoga poses that help relieve tension, to help relieve trauma out of your body from the past, right? So definitely, I feel your heartbeat. Do you feel mine? Yeah. So Spirit is saying, like, they feel your heart, your soul calling out for this deliverance, for this change in you, and you're going to be seeing that change, right? Especially like every single one of these is like heart chakra, right? Heart chakra opening, right? Angel with their heart, the hand on the heart chakra opening here, heart chakra opening here, right? Lots of heart chakra opening energy, and that's beautiful. And that is how you connect, right, to the energy of love and of abundance from the universe. Absolutely. All right, you guys, this wasn't a quick reading. Of course, it turned into one of my regular readings. Yes, I'm pulling back my energy. So Spirit saying you're pulling back that original energy. You're purging other people's energy, other people's thought process from your mind, from your body, other people's projection of what your body, what your mind, what you should look like, what you feel like, what you should talk like. You're purging all that. So have peace, have love, have grace for yourself through this transitional energy. Love your body regardless, even if it doesn't look or it doesn't feel or it doesn't function the way that you want it to, ideally the way that you would want it to. Love your body through it, because hating it is never going to help raise the vibration. It's never going to help raise your vibration, right? So I've been really practicing, because I had noticed for a long time, especially when I have these emotional weight gains, that I really just start like picking apart my body in the mirror and stuff I did in the past. And now every time I walk past the mirror, I'm like, oh, I'm so beautiful, you know? And I know that it might seem egotistical, but it was really boosted me and my self-confidence. And now when I automatically walk past the mirror, I'm like, ooh, okay. Walking past the mirror, ooh, damn, I'm fine. Okay, like, yes, absolutely. Like, and you'll be surprised how quickly, when you set that intention to look at yourself, that instead of looking at the parts of yourself that you don't like or that you're not happy with, how you'll start looking at like, damn, my legs are so strong, or like, damn, my arm, it's like, yeah, my arms, but wow, they can hold so much weight, or wow, they're so strong, or wow, I love the color of my skin, or wow, I just love, the softness of me. I'm like, I'm so soft and I'm so supple, like, yes, or whatever it is for you, or like, I'm so chiseled, or I'm so this, or no matter what it looks like, your body is here, is your vessel helping to support you. And as beautiful as your soul is, right? Your body is just as beautiful. So remember that. And the more that you connect to that, the more that that's going to show, the more that you're going to see it, and the more that you'll see other people seeing it too. Believe me. Believe me. Because when your mind, when you change the perception of how other people see you and how you see you, like, it's amazing how like everything changes. It's amazing how other people start to see you differently, and other people start to respond to you differently. Instead of attracting those people that point out your flaws, you'll attract those people. I mean, don't get me wrong, there might always be some people, that you can't control or around you that might want to point out your insecurities. But just know, right? Just know, instead of going down yourself and being like, oh, just be like, it's sad that that person feels like they need to point out my insecurities, because the truth is they're pointing fingers because they don't want somebody to look at them and their insecurities, right? And when you walk past them having a beautiful, wonderful day with a beautiful, gorgeous smile, or being happy with yourself, and they feel like a need to, like, pull you down, just keep that in your mind, right? Keep that in your mind, like, what are you going through? What are you going through that you feel like you need to tear me down? I'm sorry, babes. And not in a petty way, but in like a genuine, like, damn, you must really be going through some shit if you feel like you just see somebody having a good time and you need to bring them down, right? Instead of being frustrated by it, release it. Release it, let it go. Don't play into it. Whatever you feel like you need to do, right? Whatever, 54, it's going to cause there's going to be a massive mental shift, which is going to cause like this cascading effect in your life. So the more that you love yourself, the more that you feel yourself, the more that you're just like, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling myself. Okay. The more that you're just in that energy, the more you're going to attract that energy around you. And the more, yeah, so for some of you, you might be attracting a lot of eyes on you right now. A lot of people looking at you like, you look like a whole ass snack, a whole ass meal. Give me all that. Give me all that. I want to hold all that. Yeah, let me feel on that. Yeah. Um, respectively, of course, respectfully. Okay, they better be coming at you respectfully. Okay, but again, you're being guided by spirit to do this, right? Love yourself, enjoy this, right? Get into it. Some of you might be guided to, take that pole dancing class, right? To take that, I don't know, striptease lesson, right? To take that where you just feel and you get into your body, or to take that yoga class, or to take that jujitsu class, or to take that something that you felt like, oh, my body's not strong enough, I could never do that, right? To walk that mile, to do that, it reminds me of um, um, a friend that I used to be very close with, like 2 years ago, a year ago, year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Her and her husband decided to go on, like, to walk portions of the Appalachian Trail, right? So you might be really guided to, like, get into it. And for that, you really have to do a lot of training. You really have to do a lot of walking. You really have to do a lot of getting your body ready for that, getting your mind, body, soul ready for that. So you might be really guided to go do those things, and you don't even know, even if it's something that you're not into, even if you're not good at it, just do it unapologetically, right? Work at it and don't hate yourself through it. Just be like, haha, just laugh through it and say, you know what? I'm a beginner, but everyone starts somewhere. Everyone is a novice at some point. Even the best, greatest, the highest paid, the best of all time started at nothing someday, right? And today is your day to start at that zero and to work to the top, right? And to love yourself every stage of the way, right? To not tear yourself down, but to build yourself up, because that's the point. That's why you're doing this, right? It's not, be careful with the intention of why you're doing it. Don't go work out. Don't go do this because you hate your body and I guess if it motivates you, but spirit is saying for a lot of you, it's like, instead of saying, I'm going to work out because I hate my body, which automatically brings it down, say, I'm going to go work out because I love my body, because I want my body to be healthier, because I want my body to be stronger, because I want to be able to walk a little bit further, because I want to be able to stand a little bit taller, because I want to be able to be like, bam, bam, bam. Okay? Period. Right? Not because you're like, I hate it, I want it to change. Right? Say, I love it. That's why I want it to change. I want to become healthier. I want to love my body more. Right? And if working out or going to that dance class or taking that jazzercise class or going and doing that workout, or going to do that walk or going to that meditation or going to do that makes me feel better, that's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it because, I'm doing it for the positivity, not for the negativity, right? Don't do it out of fear, out of judgment, out of lack, right? Do it from a place of love. Do it from a place of I want to feel even better, right? I want to feel even happier. I want to accept myself even more, right? I love myself. That's why I'm taking care of myself. I love myself. That's why I'm standing in my truth. I love myself. That's why I'm going on this journey. I love myself. That's why I'm meditating. That's why I'm eating better. Finding those healthy foods that really feel good to you, right? In the ways that it feels good to you. There are too many people out there that diet, that restrict, and they hate the food that they eat, right? And if you're just sitting there eating, thinking, I hate this, I hate this, I hate the way it tastes, I hate the way it tastes, what intention do you think is that's putting into your body? Think about it, okay? Think about it. You might have to search around, but find healthier options that you really like, that really taste good. Find those flavorings, find those seasonings that get you there, right? For a long time in my life, I didn't eat right because I just felt like it didn't taste good. Because, you know, just to be honest, growing up, my family, or my mom specifically, she doesn't like a lot of the vegetables and a lot of that stuff, because she'll just like open up a can and throw it in there, right? And just that. And I'm like, this tastes so plain, this tastes so like dirt, like, I don't like this, right? And it wasn't until I got older and I started cooking my own food, right? Well, I cooked my own food at my mom's house too, or cooked our food, but it wasn't until I started doing that and I was like, let's add a little flavor, let's add a little spice, let's add a little this, and then things started, I'm like, whoa, good healthy food can actually taste good, right? A lot of you are going to be discovering that. A lot of you are going to be discovering, like plans and diets and meal preps and recipes where things are healthier, but you can change them or rearrange them to make them taste good to you so that you actually enjoy the food that you're eating. You don't have to hate the healthy food that you eat. And if you're eating something and you hate it, you should question why you're eating it. Just because it's healthy, there are a lot of healthy options out there that actually taste really good, that are actually satisfying, right? Work for it, because you're worth it. If you're sitting there eating a plain salad that's making you want to die inside, like, stop, right? Because it doesn't matter how healthy it is if the intention of you putting it in your body is, I hate my body and I hate the food and I hate the way it tastes. It's going to bring you down. It's not going to energize you. It's not going to make you feel better. It's not going to make you feel as good as you could feel, right? So be aware of that, right? Be aware of that. All right, I really, really, really have to go, but I'm so happy. I loved this message. I really hope that you guys like it too. Let me know if, I'm listening to my intuition, okay? And you're manifesting this connection with your higher self, right? I have to read this. I have to read this. I'm trying to transmute my fear into love and forgiveness, okay? I had to stop projecting and take accountability, right? And again, yes, I'm having strange visions. Yes. So you're getting those downloads, you're getting those visions that are guiding you towards things that are really going to help you, that are really going to make you feel better, right? So if your intention is, I hate my body, I hate this food, it tastes gross, it tastes nasty, I hate the people around me, then you're going to be guided towards those things. And if your intention is, I love the people around me, I have so many friends around me, even if you don't, right? I'm so surrounded and loved by my angels, by my guides, by my spirits, by people. Yeah. Be careful of the intention that you're putting out there, because where your attention goes is where your energy is going to flow. Be aware of the way you're talking to yourself. Be aware of the way you feel about the experiences that you're having. If you don't like the experience, change. For some of you, it's about changing your mindset, or change the experience. Try something different till you find what you love and go, right? Because finding one thing that you love is going to lead you to another thing that you love. That's going to lead to more expansion, more love. Working on creating those positive instead of negative feedback loops in your mind and in your body. Okay? Beautiful. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you. Sorry for all the stopping and all that. But see how when we persevered through it and we got through it, it kind of stopped and ended and we were able to lift the vibration, right? So remember that. Thank you guys so very much. If you like the content, give it like, oh, I'm getting a psychic itch now, like I was talking about. Woo! If you like the vibration, okay? If you like the vibe, join the tribe and subscribe. All right. Let me know down in the comment section down below if this resonated for you. If you're interested in purchasing one of my decks, including this Divine Feminine deck right here, it's available in the description box down below. Okay. Ooh, put this together wrong. Oh, exactly. I choose love. Thank you, Spirit. One last little message from Spirit. I'm experiencing major tower moments. So Spirit's saying experience love through these tower moments, okay? That's when God is with you the most. Thank you guys so very much. Again, thank you to your guides and your spirits and your angels for leading you here, guiding you here, and protecting you, okay? And guiding you through your life. Thank you, okay? Thank you to my spirits, angels, and guides for allowing me to channel these messages for you, as well as protecting me while I'm doing so. I really appreciate you guys ever so much. Sorry I'm having to rush, but I'll see you guys later. Bye!